Hello and welcome to Friday night of round one of March Madness. I'm Ben Silk doing a March Madness zone here tonight, going in and out of all the games. We'll be doing this for a little bit, kind of like Red Zone, and I'll be commentating some of the games going on. Bit of a spur of a moment thing, so I don't have all the rosters out. Rosters maybe think for the future, so I'll be commentating by numbers tonight, but let's give this a shot. We're going to start off with 7 UCLA taking on another pretty good squad here, as that's UCF, I believe they turned off. Yes, UCF. So the score is 66. Yeah, UCF score is 66-58 with 140 left in this one. And yeah, we got 140, and it's going to be a good battle to the finish. And yeah, let's see. Tune in tomorrow as we got Michigan taking on St. Louis. I'll be calling that one as well. But this is March Madness, free-for-all, in and out of the game. Tonight's really the last night you could do this, so I'm going to give this a shot. But we got our game heading to commercial, and we are going to head into another current game going on. We got some NBA games going on as well, but let's now head to the Florida versus Paris game. As suggested, someone wanted me to call a Florida game. Here we go. We got it tonight. Tom McCarthy calling it in real life. Tom McCarthy also got to meet in real life. Pretty cool. And at Pizza and the Pros, but he is calling at this game. It's cool seeing him do March Madness. As I've seen him do baseball and football, not that much basketball, but here he is tonight. But we're going to take a look. So right now, currently, we got one game live. We got 2 games that are live, UCF and UCLA, and then the Florida-Purdue game's about to get started. We got UConn and Furman at 10, Kansas and Cal Baptist at 10:05, and Missouri and Miami at 10:10. But yeah, let's get started in this one. We're going to head back to the UCF UCLA game, as your score is 66-58 here in this one. As 55 on for the free throw for UCLA. It hits the rim. It does not go, as now with it, it's going to be UCF. UCF number 2 with it. Movement around. It's going to find, that's 11. 11 with it. Back out. And now on the ground. Ball on the ground. 4 with it. And gets the basket in for UCF to make it a 6-point game. A bit far, but UCF still in this one as they're trying to come back against UCLA. As that is going to be the 4 of Stillhall, who tries to get it in there. So now on for the free throw. It's number 4 for UCF. Doesn't go in. Going to be UCLA's ball. Score is 66-60 here. And the clock is going to stop. We're 58.5 seconds left, and we're going to head to a commercial break. So we're currently sitting in one game. We got Queens and Purdue as that game. Check in there. That has come to an end. With Purdue coming victorious. I'll be back in one moment. Down the last player's dart goes back out. Taking his time, he's gonna see scrambling, decides to go for it, gets the first down, and he's gonna go in. Touchdown! Giants!
Jackson Dart. What did I say? His ability.
Downfield, Jackson Dart back to throw. Taking time, can't find an opening as now he's going to go find Robinson again, who's still in, going down, and he's going to go in for the touchdown.
Oh
wow,
gosh.
your Giants.
Jackson Dart. What did...
I got zero idea who's going to win the East. Zero. I mean, obviously, I think the Celtics are cooked without Tatum and Porzingis and Drew Holiday. The Pacers are cooked without Miles Turner and Halliburton. The Knicks and the Cavs are going to be favored. But let me say this, and this is a big damn if. If the Sixers could get healthy, if the Sixers could get healthy, they could win the East. Yeah! As far as the West, OKC is a team to beat. But the Rockets, with the addition of Kevin Durant, they're going to be tough, man.
57 seconds left in this one as the free throw is going to go up for UCLA. Score is now going to be 67-60 here in this one. You know what? Why not? Let's add it in tonight. The 6-7 counter going to be alive in our stream tonight as that's the first one for tonight here, as it's going to be a quick 2 for UCF, as that's going to make it a 68-62 game. And we got UCLA taking on UCF, a 7-10 game, and the Florida game about to get started in a moment. But your score currently 68-62 as UCLA is going to be set up. That's number 0 on for the free throws. So 0 on. That's Pickett. That's Perry. My apologies. Perry. I heard there was a player Pickett somewhere, so I assumed it was him. Pickett's first free throw is good, so it's going to extend to a 69-62 lead with 50 seconds left. As Perry's second free throw will be good, so it's going to be UCF's ball. Down by 8. It's basically over. Trying to get a last chance as 2 tries to get the 3. It does not go, but he gets the rebound. Tries to get a 2. It does not go. UCLA takes it on back. That's basically going to do it is now 0 with it as Perry looks to be fouled here, and he's going to go on for 2 more. As now Perry comes up to try to add on 2 more to extend this lead to 10, and yeah, that would basically do it if it's not said and done already for this UCLA win, as the first free throw is going to be good with 35.6 seconds left, as now number 0 on for the second free throw, as goes up, goes around the rim. It does not go in as UCF takes it on back. Movement down the court. 31 seconds left as 99 tries to get the 3. Bang! Goes on in! And it's going to be a 6-point game. UCF fighting till the end as it's now a 71-65 game for UCF. We're going to head to commercial break. Now, we're going to check in on the Florida game as they take on Prairie View A&M. Florida, a 1 seed, the defending champs, already up 4-0 in this one as we check in. And yeah, Florida off to a hot start, 4-0. Movement for 12th of Prairie View. PV as 2 of PV with it. Back out to 13. Up for the 3. Hits the back of the rim. It does not go. Florida takes it on back to defending champions. Moving it down the court. Movement to 1. It's going to find 10. Ball goes up. He's going to lose it as it winds up going out of bounds as PV is going to take over. PV takes it on back now as... Never mind. It looks like he was fouled there. I missed that before, but yeah, that's going to lead number 10 to come on for the free throws here to extend this lead for Florida. So first free throw is up, and that one is going to roll on in. So it's going to be a 5-0 game now as 10 comes on for a second free throw here. As we got some substitutions early in this one for PV. Something that Siena, they did not do in their game to start things up versus Duke. And that may have wound up costing them the game, to be honest. But second free throw will not go in. Florida leads 5-0 as PV takes it down. It's going to be 0 back out to 12. That's 2 back out to 12. It's going to find 3. Movement around as 3 with it. Goes across and throws it on back as ball winds up going out of bounds. And it's going to be Florida who takes it on back. So Florida, movement down the court now as 0 has it. Movement is going to find 21. Back out to 1. Back out to 21. Bang! Goes on in as 21 gets it. That's Candon for Florida. 7-0 your score. As now it's going to be movement back out to 4 of PV. Movement to 13. Back out to 2. 2 with it now. He has it. They lose it as 3 goes up. Bang! Goes on in. 2 almost loses it there. Is able to find the 3 of Joseph. And Joseph gets the first points on the board for PV. But we're going to check back into the UCLA and UCF game now. As we do not have a ton of time left. Coming up also will be the UConn game. As we got 21 seconds left in this one. Score is 72-65. A 2-pointer. You know what that gives them. 6-7. But right now, score is 65-72. As UCLA is up by 7 in this one. So, looks like they're discussing the play. Florida currently leads 9-3 in their game. We'll take a sneak peek on what's going on. A few other games right now. Some final score alerts we got for you. Pull this up quickly. We have Purdue who beat Queens 104-71. Easy win for Purdue. And Purdue, this time, able to beat a low seed. They weren't able to beat FDU a few years ago, but they get it done today. Also coming up is the Kansas Cal Baptist game and Missouri-Florida game. The UConn-Furman game has been moved back to 10:15. St. John's played Northern Iowa a little bit ago, and St. John's came out victorious 79-53. But they are still under review for that last play. As we switched over to it, not catch what that play was, but yeah, we got March Madness zone here as Florida currently leads PV A&M 11-6. Check into that one as we wait for the official review here. Checking back into the PV game. We got movement now. Movement for PV score is 13-9. PV has gotten back in this one, 11 with it. Movement around. It's going to find 2. 2 guarded by 21. As 2 goes up for the 3. Bang! PV makes it a 1-point game. As Florida is still going to be up, but it's a 13-12 game. PV is making this a game as now 7 for Florida with it. Movement around. Lobs it up for the basket. That one goes on in. 15-12 your score as now movement down the court for PV. PV 12 with it. Movement around. Back out to 13. Who goes up for the 3? Slides the 3 on in there. We got a tied game at 15. PV is not going out easy. As the score 15-15 now. Movement around. Florida with it. It's going to find 3. Back out to 10 of Florida. Now in the back. That's number 0. Number 0 finds 21. 21 with it. Movement finds 10. Who goes up for the basket and slides it on in to take a 17-15 lead as the free throw goes up for UCF. It's no good, but it's going to be recovered by UCF, who winds up losing it, and the ball winds up out of bounds. The question is, who touched it last? Currently going on the Florida PV game. Let's just take a look. It's a 17-15 game. After going down 7-0 early, PV is stormed back, and it's a 2-point game right now. But it's a 21 seconds remaining in this UCLA UCF game as one's going to throw it back out. Finds 99. Trackhouse teammates in NASCAR numbers, and 99 gets the 3 as the clock ticks down. It's a 3-point game. Hold on, UCF still in this. With 8.3 seconds left in this one, what is UCF going to do to try to pull off the miracle? It's UCLA's ball now, but will UCLA be able to let the clock tick to 0? They're going to be fouled here. It's going to be a tough miracle. Let's see what they got in store. So, 8.3 seconds left. It's a 3-point game. As the players check, as the refs check in the last play there. But a few other final scores. Iowa State beat Tennessee in a good game, and Alabama beat Hofstra 90-70 today as well. Utah State beat Villanova 86-76. Tennessee beat Miami, Ohio 76-58. As Zero's free throws up, and it's going to slide on in. So 73-69 your score. As with 8.3 left, it's going to be UCLA who calls a timeout, but they are in control of this one. And with 8.3, we're going to hop into, let's make this interesting. We now hop into the Knicks and Nets game. Let's do a little bit of a check on there. As it is currently in, this is March Madness, but the Nets have come back in this one. It is a 92-87 game as the Knicks are only up by 5. The Nets are playing them tough as you got, what great defense there, but Towns able to get that one in. Just showing some highlights here. A great basket by Brunson around this Nets defense is all practice. No context here. It's all practice. Didn't even watch this happening. But anyway, 92-87, 104 left. Are the Nets gonna be able to pull off the surprise here? We're sticking around in this game. We also got the UCLA game on standby as This is wild, as they still are discussing at the timeout in our UCLA UCF game. But look at that play that just happened as we switch to this channel. Brunson finds Karl Anthony Towns and is able to swing that one up there to get the basket. Takes it, uses his body to put it up there, and pressure on the Nets players who were there to get it on in. So 92-87 your score with 1:04 left. 8.3 left in the UCF and UCLA game as Perry is on for the free throws. Try to make it a 5-point game here. As that one goes up, and it's going to slide on in. So 5-point lead for UCLA versus UCF. As now, with it, the Nets bring it down. Some new players out there. You got 83 with it. As now movement there. Let's go back. We just missed a UCF basket. We're going to take a look at just what happened again. As the clock continues to tick, Knicks take control of the game. They're going to bring it down. And a quick basket for number 1 of UCF. Makes it a 3-point game. It's 2.3 seconds left. They're going to have to get a quick foul. And they're going to have to be lucky. As the ball goes out of bounds in the Knicks-Nets game with 23.9 seconds left in this one. It is still a 5-point game as it's Nets ball. Movement now for the Nets. Got movement 2 back out to 88. As the ball goes up, it's going to be a quick basket there. 3-point game as Brunson has it. Is going to find Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges takes it. Is going to find Anunoby. Anunoby tries to lob it up. Goes nowhere. We got a call here. With 12.1 seconds left. Now 2.3. The first free throw is going to be no good for UCF. As now, UCF on for the second free throw. Meanwhile, Florida has pulled ahead against PV. It is a 23-15 game as 55-second free throw goes up. And for UCLA, that's good. And that will do it. As 2 is going to throw it back out. It's a miracle at this point. Back to 99. It almost goes in, doesn't go in, and that will do it. UCLA takes this one over UCF. And we got 12.1 seconds remaining in the Knicks-Nets game going on. But UCLA will advance to the next round of the tournament. As now you got Texas A&M, and you got PV A&M, used to saying Texas. They're taking on Florida, currently on a commercial break, but you got the Knicks leading the Nets 92-89 with 12.1 left. Upcoming Knicks schedule, they play the Wizards, they play the Pelicans. Pretty easy. Then you got the Hornets, then you got the Thunder, then you got the Rockets. A bit of a test there, but then you got the Grizzlies, and then you got the Bulls to end things out. So, going to be a mix of easy and hard games. Game to keep an eye out. That should be a good game. Knicks-Hornets. The Hornets have really turned it up in the NBA. Having a great comeback year. They've been on a great streak. Con Knipple. What a player he's turned into. And, yeah, that Knicks-Hornets game. Going to be a good game. It'll be interesting to see the result of that one. But 12.1 left in this one. Movement. It's going to be Knicks ball. Brunson with it. As it's going to be Tyler Kolek. Throws it out to Brunson. We got a foul now. So it's going to bring Brunson to the line. So Knicks pressure. Brunson there. So 10.5 seconds left here in the fourth. It is a 3-point game. Knicks up by 3, trying to get the win. Nets trying to pull off the upset as Brunson comes to the free throw line. First one is going to slide on in to extend the lead to 4. As movement now for 10 for Florida. Finds his teammate there And it's going to add 2 more to the score bug as 10 finds 9 to make it a 10-point lead. It's a 93-89 game currently as Brunson lining back up for free throw number 2 as the Knicks look to take control of this game. As goes on up, it's going to slide around the hoop, does not go in, 88 with it, movement around, up for the 3, bang! And what would have been tied, it's a 1-point game, Nets down by 1, Knicks lead 93-92. Wow, the timeout's called, Nets are still in this, folks. And wow, what a game, what an exciting few minutes we've had, as it's going to be a timeout for the squad. I want to thank everyone tuning in right now, as with 5.4 seconds left, let's see what the Knicks are going to be able, if the Knicks are able to hold on, or if the Nets are going to be able to pull it off. So, we're in a timeout, and we'll be back in a quick second. First down, and he's gonna go in, touchdown! Giants!
Jackson Dart, what did I say? His ability.
Driving down the field, Jackson Dart, back to throw, taking time, can't find an opening, as now he's gonna go find Robinson again, who's still in, going down, and he's gonna go in for the touchdown.
Oh my
wow,
gosh.
Your Giants.
Jackson Dart, what type of Giants are we watching?
We back now with 5.4 seconds left in this Knicks-Nets game. It's going to be movement now for Kolek. He's going to throw it back out. He's going to find Karl-Anthony Towns. Try to let the clock tick. He's going to be fouled there. Try to get 2 more. The Nets, 3. Possibly tie this up if Towns get both fouls, free throws, or misses one. All they got to get is a 2. 3 would win it. But now Towns is going to head to the line. With 4.9 seconds left, and the Nets have really made this a game. Bring this one close, a 1-point game as Karl-Anthony Towns on for the free throw. First free throw is no good. With 4.9 seconds left in this Knicks-Nets game. 93-92 your score as Knicks line back up. 93-92. Cat on for the free throw. Goes up. That one's no good. Nets get it back. Clock ticks. And he gets it out of bounds with 2.9. Oh, are they going to call the timeout, actually? Say it'd be silly to get it out of bounds. They call the timeout with 2.9 left. The Nets are set up to possibly stun the Knicks, as they'll get their side of the field as well. And the Nets set up to try to do this. But there's a quick timeout, and we'll be right back in a quick moment. As their deep receiver there, as Iglesias back out to throw. He's going to find, that's Brett Kennedy. Brett Kennedy in his offense as he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Tuskers, as Brett Kennedy will take it all the way. Hornets offense is 0 points this lead in this one. That's going to be caught there, and right after that, a big catch, as it's going to be Shoemaker with the catch down. Miller finds Shoemaker. There's Miller, goes back out to throw, goes up high.
And it's going to call it.
Is that Shoemaker? Yes, it is. Who else but Henry Shoemaker as that goes in, and the Garnets get
Back. Goes deep.
Did
It's
they
gonna be
just do
caught.
it again? That's exactly what they needed to do. What a catch by Shoemaker as he's going to be just short of the touch. Goes out as Glacius back out to throw, and it's going to find, that's going to be Jackson Whipple in for the touchdown. What a play.
Miller's going to keep it himself, and he's going to score. Miller with time. Looks downfield, and he's going to get caught. That's going to be Shoemaker with his second touchdown of the day. This duo is
2.9
unstoppable.
seconds left as they're back out there. Powell is going to throw it back out for the Nets. As the Nets try to pull the stunner. Movement for the Nets. Goes back out, finds 31, ball is knocked out, and it's going to go out of bounds with 1.5 seconds left. Mitchell Robinson knocks it on out. And the question, it's going to be Nets who have another shot, but further, as now with it from the logo, it's way short. 11 tries to shoot it, and the Knicks will come out on top. As the Nets are going to fall short. Another rough win. Mike Brown, 500 career win for him tonight, and the Knicks yet another big and exciting win as they are gonna get another win this season. Pull up the number. Give you the exact, but the Knicks get it done again, and yeah, Celtics have a close game with the Grizzlies as well right now, but that's gonna be win number 46 for them this season, as that will put them tie them with the Celtics, but they do have 2 more losses, so Celtics a game ahead. As yeah, we're gonna head back now to March Madness, as we got 2 games going on now, I believe. By this point, we got a few games going on. So we got UCLA, who's final. You got Rockets, Hawks, also on the TV, which we'll be checking in and out of. But currently, Florida up 26-15. Rockets Hawks game's been pretty good. But yeah, March Madness right now. You got Kansas game, which is just getting started. Florida, who's up by a bit. We're going to head into the Kansas game as they're taking on Cal Baptist, as the score is 0-0 early in this one with 19:04 left. First free throw does not go, as number 40 on for the free throws for Kansas. We also got Missouri and Florida now going on. The games are going as this is March Madness. This is what March Madness zone is all about. Multiple games going on at once. Calling these games is now it's going to be movement for Cal Baptist. Brings it on down. As one with it. We're now going to hop into the Missouri-Miami game, as that game just got started. 2-2 is the score. As it's going to be movement down for Missouri. 17 with it. Back out to 5. 5 with it. Movement around. It's going to find almost stolen, but finds 11, who winds up holding on to it. He tries to get the 3. It does not go, as Miami takes it on back. 35. Back out. Now 3 with it. Back out to 5. Movement around. As 5 goes up. Goes off the rim and does not go in. Missouri going to take it back down the court, as 12 with it, tripped up. 35 tries to get it back, and we got a call here. They're going to continue playing as 5 now with it. Taking it from beyond the arc. Movement around. 3 on the guard. Great defense by number 3 of Missouri, as now Miami takes it on back. As 7 with it, loses it. That was defense of Miami. As we're going to get a call here. Kansas still leads 1-0. Florida pulling away in their game as they lead 33-15 with 8:01 left. Now let's check in back into the Kansas game, as we've got a good one. Also coming up tonight, we got UConn, the back-to-back 23 and 24 champions. As now Kansas with it. It's going to lose it. Kansas, the 22 champions, taking it down. As 22 goes back up, it's going to find 3, and 15 puts it in there for Kansas. A 3-0 game for Kansas now, as they are starting off strong here in the first 2.5 minutes. And now Cal Baptist with it. Movement around 42, back out. It's going to try to get a basket. It does not go. With 17-17 left in the first. You got movement around as it's going to wind up going on in for number 15 as CBU. Number 1, Cal Baptist is on for the free throws. That is Dominique Daniels Jr. As Daniels goes up, and that free throw is going to be good, so it's going to be a 1-3 game now. Favor of Kansas. Iowa and Clemson took on each other today. Iowa wound up winning that one 67-61. Let's add it to the counter, folks. As now that second free throw for Daniels does not go in. Kansas takes it on back. Movement now 14. 14 takes it. Back out. It's going to find 15. Back out to 14. Back out to 22. 22 going to take it. Goes up. Trying to get the basket. Goes around the rim. Does not go in. But we got a foul. We're now going to head to the Florida game. Checking in on that, as it is a dominant performance, as Florida has already put up 33. As we're currently on a commercial break in that. The score in that game is 33-15. After it was a 15-15 tie when we left it a few minutes ago. It has been all Florida, and yeah, not much else to say, but UConn and Furman will be starting in a moment. You got Kansas, who's up now 5-3, and Miami, who is up 5-2. But hopping back into the Miami-Missouri game, we are also on commercial, so we're going to check back in onto the Kansas game. We're going around and around for this one. Trying to hit all the games here as Kansas and Baptist. It's a 5-3 game as 22 goes up for the 3. That does not go, as now Cal Baptist takes it on back. 33 with it. He's going to lose it, but his teammate picks it up. Been around 25 back out to 33. As he tries to find his teammate, and he winds up throwing to number 3, who goes up for the basket, and that one goes on in. And another 2 for Kansas, as it's a 7-3 game. We got a football score building in this one. 7-3 your score, as that was number 3, who takes it on back. As now Kansas comes on. That's number 3, Kansas, who comes on for the free throws here. As free throw is up. First one. That is going to be good, as it's going to be an 8-3 game now. Cal Baptist takes it back down. Movement now for Cal Baptist. 1 back out. Going to find 12 back out to 1. Ball goes up. He's going to lose it, and it winds up going out of bounds, as Kansas will take the ball back. We're now going to check in on the other games currently going on. Let's see if we can get a look at the Florida and Missouri game, as we're going to pull on in there. It is a 5-2 game with 15:38 left in this one, as in the first. So we got a bit to go in this one. We'll be going for a bit here till at least about 11 tonight. And yeah, but Florida leads PV 33-17. Kansas up 8-3 against Cal. And yeah, start of tonight as Miami leads 5-2 against Missouri in this 7-10 game. 7 being Miami, 10 being Missouri. Is Miami going to take it back? Movement for 3. 3 with it. Movement around as 3 tries to lob it up. Ball comes loose. It's going to be Missouri who takes it on back. Finds 17. 0 finds 17. Ball gets stuck in the behind the net. The ball is stuck. They give them the points. I'm so confused right now. I don't know, college football. Yeah, that basketball. Ball gets stuck, but as they figure out what's going on there, it is still 5-2. They continue to play as now 3 with it. They're going to give them the 2-pointer there. So 5-4 the score. It's now 5 with it. It's going to find 10. 10 with it, movement. Back out. 3. It's going to find... He finds his teammate there, and the ball is going to be great defense there by Missouri. It's going to be slammed away by him. As now Missouri with it. 17. Throws it up. Hits the rim. Does not go in. As Miami takes it back. Movement from Miami. Going around. As he goes in from... He passes the arc and gets the 2 from right by the 3-point line there. Miami 7, Missouri 4. That's your score. As 0 with it is going to find 17. 17 movement. Going around is going to find 0. 0 back out. It's going to find 25. 25 with it. 25 back out. It's going to find 0. 0 movement. Throws it up. And it's going to go for the 3. We're all knotted up at 7 as number 0 for Missouri will get it in. As now movement number 3 with it. He's going to find 5. 5 movement. Guarded by 25. Tries to get up and the ball is going to wind up going out of bounds. So, looking at the other games again, Florida currently leads 38-19. Kansas leads 8-3. UConn starting any moment now as the ball's going to be pushed out of bounds by number 11. We're all knotted up at 7 as we are going to head into... We're going to check in to the UConn game, see where they are at. As UConn takes on Furman. UConn the 2 seed, Furman the 15 seed. UConn game yet to start, but UConn coming into this game after a rough loss in the ACC championship game against St. John's, who had a dominant performance against them. But checking in on A&M in Florida, it is a 43-19 lead. It has been Florida who is taking control of this game, as now Florida with a commanding lead, as now with it is 12 who gets it in for PV to make it a 43-21 game. Now movement for Florida, taking it down, as now with it, that's going to be, that is 21. 3 under the basket as he tries to throw, 3 tries to lob it on in, but we got a foul here. As just taking a look back at a few plays, what a great night by Florida. A great 3 there by one of Xavier Lee. And Xavier Lee, in his last games, he has averaged 38.9 points per game. Pretty amazing there, especially on the college level, as now 21 on for the free throws for Florida. First free throw is going to be good to extend the lead. 44-21. A great start for Florida here in the first, as Florida now comes on for their second free throw here. As Florida goes back up, And the second free throw is going to slide on in. So 45-21, your score, as going to bring it back down the court. As it's going to be PV's ball. 12 with it now. Bring it down the court. PV 5 for 8 on 3-pointers, 2 for 15 on 2-pointers. Averaging better 3-pointers today, as going to be movement as 13 with it. Tries to throw it up in the air, and it's going to be Florida who gets it back. It hits the basket, does not go in, as 0 for Florida has it. Movement, he's going to lose it, but 9's able to grab it on back, as 9 with it, throws it back out. That was to, I believe, 7? Whoever that, yeah, 7 gets it, and he gets the 3 for Florida, as they have now doubled, and then some their points of PV. What a great streak for Florida, as they already steal it back, and Zio tries to get the quick basket there, but we got a call here, as the score is 48-21. What a turn of events for Florida since 15-15. Let's do the math. 15-15. They have been on a 33-6 run. An impressive one for Florida. As we're going to head back to Miami, Missouri game, currently on commercial. Let's check in to the Kansas game, as they play California Baptist. As come in, the score is currently 8-5, and Cal is giving them a fight here. As Trey White for Kansas is on for the free throws here, as free throw goes up, and that one's going to slide on in to make it a 9-5 game, as now he is on for the second free throw here. Going to line back up. Free throw number 2, as it's going to go up and it's going to go on in. So it's going to be a 10-5 game here, as Baptist is going to throw it back out. 1 with it now. Cal Baptist movement. Free throws stats. Cal Baptist 1 for 4. Kansas, you guessed it, 6 for 7 tonight on free throws. So now with it, 12, movement, throws it up in the air, does not go. It's going to be taken back by Kansas. Kansas has it now. 5 finds 3, back out. It's going to be to 11. It's going to find 15. 15 with it, back out. 11 with it, now finds 3. Movement, 3, tries to get the 3, and clock is stopped. We got a call here before the end of the play. Regardless, it would have been way short. See what it's called. As the UConn Furman game now scheduled to start at 10:31, our time for it to start. But 3 is on for the free throws here for Kansas. As Trey White, already 5 points tonight, 4 rebounds, 3 for 3 on free throws. Looks to continue that streak here, as the free throw is going to be good now, 4 for 4. As the score is 11-5 here for Kansas. As Trey White on for second free throw. Lining back up as that free throw's up, and that one will be good. So 12-5 lead. White has outscored Cal Baptist, as now he's on for his third free throw. He's outscored Cal Baptist 7-5, as now 8-5 as that free throw goes on in. So 8 points from tonight. Movement now for Baptist. Baptist with it, 1. Back out to 11. 11 movement for CB. Movement around. Goes back out to 8. As 8 goes up, tries to lob it up. It does not go. And the clock is going to stop again. We got another call here. Looks like it's going to be a timeout with 11:40 left. Let's head back into the Miami and Missouri game, as As we head back, it's currently a 12-10 lead, as it's going to be a 3 there for Miami. Did not catch who got it, but Missouri taking it back down the court. Movement for Missouri, as Missouri with it, taking it around. 0 back out to 17, back out to 0. It's going to find, that's going to be 35. 35 back out as he tries to get it up. It's going to find, Zio tries to get it up, finds 7, and that goes in for the basket there. There's now movement, now 3 with it. It's going to find 5, and it hits the bottom of the backboard and tries to get it up, but off there. Yeah, it's been a back and forth game so far in this one. Sorry, a bit tired there, as it's a 15-12 game right now, as the Miami Hurricanes, it's going to be 15 on for the free throws here to try to extend this lead. I apologize, number 5, as first free throw is up. It goes in and out. Not going to count there for the Canes, as it remains a 3-point game. As the free throws go on in, we're going to take a look at the PV-A&M Florida game, as they have continued to dominate. Now 50-21 your score, only missing 2 points there, as they're going to throw it back out now. 50-21. Florida throws it back out, 10 with it, 50 points in the first half. And, yeah, just an impressive performance as that goes up. And looks like it's going to be fouled there. Try to get a few more. And, yeah, this is not the NBA. This is college. What an impressive performance by Florida, showing why they deserve that 1 seed here today, as it has been since 15-15 domination here for Florida. As this lead does not look comebackable for PV. As 7-second free throw goes up, that one goes on in. That's going to make it a 30-point game now, as now PV with it. Movement, 12 back out to 0. 0 is going to find 2. Movement now, as 25 with it. Goes back out to 3. It's going to be stolen by Florida again. PV not able to do anything, is now 7 with it. 7 back out. Going to find 20. Back out to 7. It's going to find 0 as that one goes up, and it's going to go on in. 53-21 your score now. This Florida streak continues as 0 goes back out to 12. 12 with it. Movement around. Back out to 2. As 2 goes back. Movement around. And it's going to be taken back by Florida. Florida now with it, as now 0 finds 7. 7 finds 10. And 10 lobs it up for 2 more. He puts it on in. 55-21 your score. Most points scored in the first half this season for Florida. Yeah, that should not be a surprise. What a game they are having tonight. As ball goes up, and it's going to be Florida who takes it on back. Now Florida with it. 0 with it, taking it around. Movement, 10. Gonna find 7, back out to 10. As 10 goes up for the basket, and that will slide on in for 2 more for the Gators as the domination continues. Yes, there's a reason why this team was the defending champs, and we're seeing that today as they're playing pretty good to start this one off. Yeah, that is for sure. And, yeah, Gators showing why they want to go back-to-back here. But now heading back to the Miami-Missouri game, 18-15 your score in favor of Miami, as with it now, it's going to be Miami 35 with it. Movement around, guarded by 5. Back out to 10. 10 with it, back out to 35. Movement goes up, and it's going to be great defense there by Missouri, who gets in his way and winds up pushing the ball out of bounds. Let's take a look at this closer. Number 15 able to get his hand up there and swat it away, putting it out of bounds. That's going to make it Miami's ball, but great defense there to deny that basket. So Miami going to throw it back in here with 9 minutes left in the first. So Miami throws it back out. Movement now for 5. It's going to find 7. Back out to 3. Who goes up for the 3? It doesn't go. But they get the rebound. 35 gets the 3. Bang! Goes on in. And Miami gets the 3 there. What a play for Miami. As now it's going to be Missouri. Brings it down the court. Movement going down. 5 with it. 5 movement. Back out to 35. Back out to 11. It's going to find 5. 5 back out to... That's going to be 35, and he touches it as it goes out of bounds. That will make it Miami's ball. On the court, movement going down. So Miami's going to take it on back now as set up for Miami to take it 3, bring it down the court. Movement. He's taking his time now. Just walking the ball down. He's reached 5. It's now movement there. Action on the play. He's going to find his teammate there. 35 back out to 5. He's going to find 7. This is for Florida. Basket goes up. Ball is loose. Taken back by Missouri. Missouri with it now is 5. Movement. It's going to find, that's going to be 11. It's going to find 15 there. Ball goes up and slides it on in. 21-17 your score. As now Miami takes it on back. 3 with it. 3 taking it down. 3 back out to 5. 5 goes up for the 3. Hits the rim, does not go. But ball goes back up and it's going to wind up going out of bounds. But they're going to save it. Missouri with it as 5 ends up going out of bounds. And it's going to remain a 21-17 game. Yeah, 5 touched it. Did he save the ball from going out of bounds? He leaps onto the commentary desks and over it. What a play by him. Maybe he did track. He must have done hurdles or track when he was a kid, as the track skills for sure shows there. But we're going to head back into the Florida PV game as your score is 53-21. We are on a commercial break, but we're going to actually check in onto the UConn game. Currently the score is 2-0 here as UConn starts off strong. We got a 6-2 game. More updated score as UConn starting off strong here. As that's Carebrin tries to guard there, but it's going to be Furman who's able to get their first basket now on for a 3 free throw as well is Alex Wilkins. Alex Wilkins on for the free throw, hits the rim, does not go in as UConn takes it on back. UConn with it now. Game just getting started here as movement for UConn. 1 with it. Movement around. It's going to find 0. Back out to 11. It's going to find 5 as UConn gets it up, and it's going to slide on in. The 23-24 champs are back at it, looking to add 26 to their resume. 2026. As now, yeah, what a great team effort there. Teammates drawn up a play. The team has drawn up a play to get the ball in there. So 8-2 your score. The Miami and PV game has gone to halftime with a score of 60-21. Florida on pace to get 120 in this game. As now Furman taking it on back. UConn leads 9-2 as Furman with it. It's going to find 10, finds 21, and he's going to bang it on in 9-4 the score now, as now UConn with it. 9 finds 1. 1 with it. Movement around. It's going to find, that is going to be 0 who finds 1. Tries to get in the basket. It does not go on in as Furman takes on back out to 2. As 2 puts it up. They don't get it, and UConn takes it on back. UConn's ball now is 0 with it. Taking their time. 5 rebounds for UConn. Meanwhile, Furman only 1 tonight so far. But this game just getting started. We got a long night to go, as that's going to be number 11 for UConn, who gets it in for the 3 to make it a 12-4 game. From beyond the arc, what a beautiful 3 that was. As now Furman with it. Furman taking it, goes back out to 2. And 2, it's going to bounce off the rim and does not go in as UConn takes it back. 11 with it, is going to find 0. UConn 1 for 1 on 3-pointers tonight. Furman 0 for 4 as 11 tries to get another 3. That one doesn't go, but they are going to get the rebound as 1 now with it. 1 back out. Finds 24, hits the rim, does not go as 5 gets it. Teammate tries to get it, and it's going to be Furman who takes it on back after multiple misses. Furman runs up with it. They take it on down, and 4 gets the 3. The 3 goes on in for Furman. Furman is going to get it on in as now UConn going to take it on back. UConn with it. 24 with it is going to find 11. Back out to 0. Movement now. It's going to find 5. 5 back out to 7. That's 1. And 1's going to lose it. It goes back out to 12 for Furman. Furman with it now. 10 with it. Bringing it down the court. 15:07 left in this one. As Furman, 10 taking his time dribbling, trying to find an open teammate. Building up a game plan here for this area. As Furman's going to try to go for 3. He makes it from the logo. Furman, number 10, gets the 3. Wilkins, 8 points tonight, and the 3 from the logo. The score, 12-10 now, as Furman makes it a 2-point game. What a start for Furman now, as UConn now with it. Number 0 is going to find 24. 24 puts it on up, hits the rim, it slides on in. 14-10 your score, as UConn up 14-10 now. Furman gonna take it on back. Furman with it. 2. Number 2 for Furman, moving it. Guarded by 24 of UConn, as 2 has it. It's gonna lose it, and we have a call here. And it looks like Dan Hurley calling an early timeout in this one, as UConn started off strong, but Furman is playing them tough. 10 with that 3-pointer from the logo. And yeah, what an impressive start it has been from both these teams. 14-10 your score, but let's check in now. We got a few other games spewing right now. We got Kansas leading 23-8. Let's take a look at the Missouri and Miami game, as we got a close one here. Still 21-17. As now, that's going to be 10 who tries to get it, but Florida gets it on back for Missouri. A steal there, and Florida brings it right down, and Florida knocks it on in. That is going to be number 7 of Henderson who gets it on in, as now Missouri takes it on back. Movement for 0. Back out to 17. 17 with it. Going to find 11. 11 goes up for the 3. Hits the rim. Does not go in, but they get the rebound. Now 0 with it. Movement. Back out to 25. So he's going to lose it, and the ball winds up going out of bounds. But looks like we got a call here, and Missouri is going to line up for the free throws here. So Missouri Gonna have a shot at a few more on here. As that first free throw, they changed that up there. They're gonna throw it back in. Change up on the calls. Missouri tries to get the three, and so the refs call not free throw here, and looks like we got another call. So 23-17 your score, as with 5:55 left in the first. So now 17 with it. Movement around. It's going to find 31 who goes back out to 0. Back out to 15. 15 taking it. 15 goes back out. Loses it, and it's going to be Miami, Florida who takes it on back. 35 taking now down the court. Movement around. It's going to find 7. 7 with it. Back out to 5. Finds 10. 10 taking it. Goes on the inside. Goes back out to 5. It's going to find 7 who goes up for the 3. Hits the rim. Does not go in. But they're going to get the rebound. Florida with the rebound. 23-17 the score. As now 10 has it in the back. It's going to find 7. Shot clock now down to 10. 9. 8. Shot clock going down to 7 has it. Now 10 with it as 10 goes up. Hits the backboard, and that one will not go. 4:48 left in the first quarter, and they had to get it. They tried to get it before the shot clock went out, but unfortunately it was not able to go in. So Missouri, they got fouled there. Apparently there was a foul there that I missed, but yeah, Trey Washington on for the foul for the Canes. To try to extend this lead here, as first free throw is up, and it's going to be good for Miami. But it's now 10 on for the second free throw. A second free throw is up. Hits the back of the rim and does not go in. Reaches the backboard as 5 takes it. Back out to 25. It's going to find 5. Movement. Back out to 25. From beyond the arc. Tries to get the 3. Doesn't go. 5 touches it. Tries to prevent it from going out of bounds, but the ball winds up going out of bounds. We're now going to head back to our Furman and UConn game. Currently, it is UConn who is up 16-13. Furman giving a fight here. Missed another 3 Furman got, as now 21 with it. Goes back up, hits the rim, does not go, and 21 gets the rebound, gets it in. 16-15 your score. Furman playing UConn tough in this one, as now UConn takes it down the court. 0 with it. Moving around. It's going to find 11. And Furman tries to steal it, forces it out of bounds, and it's going to remain UConn's ball, as it looked from here, from the TV perspective, that Furman touched it last. But it looks like the Callers are going to line up for the free throw. So wait to see what the decision is here, but looks like, yeah, it's going to be UConn's ball, no free throw, just like I thought originally, as they're going to throw it out to 1, tries to get the 3. It does not go, as the ball rolls out of bounds, and the clock stops with 12 minutes left in the first quarter. First half. Got to get used to the halves in March Madness, as Ball goes out of bounds. Refs discussing what they just saw. But will we see potential upset tonight? Already Furman playing UConn. Tough UConn needs to step it up here and fast as Furman giving UConn a game here. Will they be the big upset in this first round? We haven't had a huge enough upset yet. The biggest upset's been High Point, but tonight we may see a bigger one as Furman trying to get it done. But we're now going to check in on the Cal Baptist and Kansas game. As that game currently on commercial, we look back into the Missouri and Miami game. Cross the fingers we're not 3 for 3 there. Just come back from commercial in this one as Missouri and Miami. It's been a close one, but Miami in control of this one. But Missouri still very much in this game as this has been a good back and forth one, as a 10-7 game should be. This one has been for sure. Still reviewing the play we just looked at a few moments ago. For Missouri, did he touch the ball before it went out of bounds? That's the question number 3, but it's going to be Florida who takes it on back. Looks like he touched it. So 35 with it. Guard by 0. It's going to find, that's 7. Aggressive defense here by Missouri as Miami number 7 is going to get it on in. Slides that one on in as now it's going to be 5 who takes it on back from Missouri. He's going to find his teammate from beyond the arc. Tries to get it. Hits the rim. Does not go in. Miami takes it on back as now 7 who tried to get in, but we got a call here. Looks like we got defensive interference based on what I saw. Yeah, we got defense, aggressive, number 7, and that's going to cause a foul for Miami and 7 to shoot free throws here. As now we head to commercial break on this one. We are going to now check in on the Kansas and Cal Baptist game as, let's see what we got going on here. 27-16 as CB, they're still in this, but it's not looking so good as Kansas is up by 11 and in control of this one. But now it's going to be Kansas, throws it back out. Movement around now. 4 with it. Taking it down for Kansas. That's 14. It's going to find 3. 3 has it. It's going to find 40. Back out to 3. Movement. Finds 40. Tries to lob it up. It does not go as CB takes it back. CB with it. Gets it on up. Doesn't go, but CB there to push it on in, and now Kansas taking it back is now 22 with it. Movement around. 22 goes up, and 22 is going to get the 2 there, as that is going to be Peterson, the star of this team. Peterson gets it on in, 8 points from tonight. It's a 29-16 game in favor of Kansas. Now movement for 12. It's going to be 3 with it. Back out to 12. Finds 42. As now 15 with it. Loses it. And tries to go back to Peterson as it goes out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds there. And now we're going to check on in for the UConn and Furman game as we head back to that one. This, so far, probably the most excitingest game right now. It's probably been the most exciting game tonight so far on the stream, especially how this one has started as 9 of UConn tries to get the free throw there It does not go. 18-15 the score, as now Furman brings it on down. Tua Furman with it. Guarded heavily by UConn, number 9, as I think that's going to be a foul there against UConn. And let's give it a moment to settle back in, but the foul there, and UConn obviously back-to-back champs in 2023 and 24, and yeah, they may be a bit of underdogs this year. They're coming off a rough loss against St. John's, but they're gonna, as they usually do, come into this tournament hungry, and they're not gonna give up easily, as they're a 2 seed, and they're gonna fight till the end. And UConn, always a team to be reckoned with, but they're struggling early in this one, as UConn up by 3 against the 15 squad of Furman. It's going to be Furman's who winds up with it after teammates passing around, and with 10:57 left, clock's going to stop, and it is going to be Furman's ball. But we got some subs. Let's go on into the Missouri-Miami game. Checking in on that one, as it is a 26-17 game. 0 points for Missouri in the last 4 minutes and 20 seconds. As now 11 with it. It's going to find 5. 5 has it now. Movement as 5 tries to throw it up there. Not best way, in my opinion, to throw the ball up. But anyway, they get it back, and Missouri winds up losing it. It's Miami who takes it on back. Good night for the Florida teams, as they're taking control of their games for sure, as it tries to get locked up, but lines up not, and it looks like Miami's going to get some free throws. Got some free throws coming up now, as let's see what the call is. But in a few moments, we'll be taking a quick break, and we'll be back for some more March Madness Zone after the quick break. But your score currently 26-17, as in this one, as they're on for the free throws. But we're going to be heading back to the UConn-Furman game, as score is currently 18-17, as hard to tell what just happened there as it turned on the TV. Ball was up in the air. We'll take a look at the replay. Furman tried to get the basket there, but pressure on UConn denied number 1 to be able to get it on and get the ball up, and that is going to cause him to be up for the free throw. So Furman, 2 free throws away from taking the lead here, as now the game is going to be tied at 18, as Furman gets the free throw here. Now Furman going to be on for the second free throw for number 1, as there he goes. It goes up, and that's going to be the first lead for Furman tonight, as Furman is going to get it on in as clock continues to tick. Now under 10 minutes left in the first half, as now 0 is going to find 1 of UConn. Back out to 11, finds 5. Ball goes up, hits the backboard, and the rim does not go. And yeah, we have been seeing great defense here, especially on that play by Furman. 21 able to slam it, to deny it, to go in the basket. A great defensive play by 21, gets his hand in front, and yeah, it's going to be Furman's ball. However, I got to learn these college rules more, because UConn's been awarded an automatic point. Second time we've seen automatic points tonight, as now 1 with it. Movement, tries to get it for Furman, but UConn's going to take it on back. UConn back out. 1 finds 24, who tries to get the far 3, doesn't go, but 1 recovers it, and that's going to slide on in as UConn gets the quick 2-pointer there, and UConn. Furman goes down fast, but UConn takes it on back. We got a one for UConn right here as they're not giving up yet, and it's going to go on, and now 24-19. Did not catch the number of who got that. That was going to be number 5 that was Reed Jr. What a one for UConn. Furman takes the lead. It has been all UConn since then, 6 straight, as the score is 24-19. We're going to check up on the other games going on. Missouri, Miami. It's a 21-27 game as in favor of Miami, as 10 has it, and yeah, we're going to have a timeout by Miami as we head to break. And now checking in on the Kansas game. CB takes on Kansas, and they get the 3 as 38-18 is going to be a score for the Kansas game as we head to halftime in that game. That game is going to head into half, 38-18, a dominant performance by Kansas, to no surprise here in this March Madness game. And we're going to take a quick break as we got all games on commercials. It's a Florida game, PV game, already starting up, but we're going to take a quick break. And we will be right back.
Finds Kelly. Kelly now with it. Back out to Brush.
It's going to find that's
Passing
Brett
it around.
Kennedy.
It's going to go up and it's going to go in.
Offense,
Cam
he's
Lynn
gonna stick it in.
Violante is going to get it in. A great goal there for Cam Lynn V.O.
A fumble. This could be game. A fumble. Let's wait to hear what the refs say. And the Somers Tuskers will get a ball back. The Tuskers will advance.
It's going to be a hit. Goes up. It goes far. And it's going to go out. Grand slam for the Tuskers. The Tuskers get a grand slam. D'Ambrosio hits it, or steals it, goes up for the 2, and it goes in! The Tuskers are going to make the game 15, stored by Kemming to Santora, it goes in! What an end to the first half! Lynn to throw, and it's a pick, going to the 10, to the 5, pick 6 to start off the game. Tuskers touchdown. Logan Ruby. Zero tie in this one is Antonecchia back to throw. Goes up and it's gonna be caught by Schmidtberger. Touchdown Tuskers. Julia Schmidtberger with a phenomenal catch there. Santora up for the 3 and it goes in for the Tuskers. Trying to find the opening as it's gonna go with his Kelly. It's gonna go in. Mason Kelly gets his first goal of the day for the Tuskers. Let's bang on the drum all day as it goes in. That's Mason Kelly with it. It's gonna be a pick. Picked off by Miguel Iglesias, and he's going back to around the 20 in the front, but we got Farmingdale formation-wise. They're pretty much spread out all in front of the net right now. But with 3 defenders right there, trying to prevent it from going, Somers are going to need to sneak it in there as it goes up. And Iglesias does just that as Miguel Iglesias gets it in for the Tuskers. And now,
Game of the season, doubted to three-peat. Thought Mayor Pack would be the number 1 team, and the Somers Tuskers make history. The Somers Tuskers are the 2024 Class A New York State Class A champions. The Somers Tuskers have done it, making history.
2-1, and your Somers Tuskers are your New York State Class C Lacrosse State champions. This is their first ever lacrosse state championship win, and they have done it.
And welcome back as with 1:03 left in the first half, Miami leads Missouri 27-23. Still got plenty of time left in this one, in this first half. But right now, Miami on for the free throws here, as Miami's free throws up, and it's going to be short there. Number 3's free throw short as Missouri takes on back. Movement now from Missouri, taking it on back. Goes around 0 with it as he lobs it on up. Goes up, and it's going to go on in. A far 3 that goes on in for Missouri. And it's going to be a 1-point game. 9:01 for Missouri as we got a timeout with 47 seconds left in the first. Heading back to Furman and UConn. Now 26-21 your score. UConn up for the 3. The 3 does not go as Furman takes it on back. Furman with it. Guarded by UConn. Taking it around. As Furman goes up. As the ball goes up too high there, and we'll see what they call there. But we're going to head to a commercial break in this one. We are going to head back to the Florida game now, which is soon coming to an end. That is also on commercial. So we are all knotted up in commercials right now. But yeah, this has been a solid first ever March Madness. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. And yeah, the Missouri-Miami game back from commercial already. So we're going to continue in this one, the final minutes of the first half. As now we got Miami throwing it back out. Miami with it. Movement number 3, taking it for Miami. As 3 is going to let the clock tick down a bit. Shot clock now down to 10, 28.2 seconds left. As now 3 with it, goes back out to 10. Movement now, fast movement as 10 tries to get it up. And the ball goes back out as now Missouri takes it on back. Trying to grab the lead here as we got 12, 11, 10 seconds left. Missouri now taking their time. So going to go. They're beyond the arc. Tries to go on in. Can't find opening. He's going to find 7. 7 back out. Try to get the quick basket there. It doesn't go. And Miami will hold on as they're going to lead by 1 as the game heads into halftime. 27-26 as Miami will be in front at halftime. But now checking in on the Florida and a PV game. Score is currently 73-31. Florida has really taken control of this one, showing why they're the 1 seed. As now 20 for Florida has it. Movement is going to find 10. 10 with it. Back out to 1. It's going to find 10. Goes back out to 3, and that slides on in there. 73-33. Just a dominant performance by Florida tonight. As now, with it is PV. PV with it. The 2. They messed up on the score bug even. Yeah, they mess up professionally too. Score is 75-31. And that just confused me too, because it's late at night and I didn't notice anything. But Florida has the ball back once again. It's going to be 10. 1 who finds 10. It's going to find 7. And 7 with it now. Movement for 7 is going to find 10. Back out. It's going to find 20. 20 with it. As he's going to lose it and the ball ends up rolling out of bounds. And, yeah, I want to apologize not for not doing the names, but there's so many games going on right now. March Madness, still trying. Still don't know what if it was NFL, I'd be able to do names, no problem, but March Madness, it's just too much names to learn right now, and I just thought of this as a good idea to get this started, and this is probably the only chance I could really do this, as tomorrow, all the games, there's 8 games, but at this point, there's not really games going on at the same time. So, good chance for March Madness Zone as Score now 77-31 here, as Florida more than enough on pace to get 100 in this one, and then probably a bit more as well if they keep playing how they've been playing. But Lance Williams on for the free throws for PV, 6 points tonight. That's now going to be 7. Another 6-7 for you tonight. It's another 6-7. And let's just do another 6-7 for fun. We just knocked up a bunch of 6-7s. It's never going to end. Another 6-7 for you. That's going to be 10. Can't say it again. Otherwise, that will be more. As 21 back with it now. It's going to find 20. It's going to find 3. 3 back out to 7. 7 with it. Tries to go up and puts it on in. Now going to be a 79-33 game. We are now going to head back to the UConn and Furman game. Currently going on. It is a 26-23 game with 6:05 left. Furman playing UConn tough in this one. A 0 for UConn with it. It's going to find 23. It's going to find 5. The ball goes up and throws it out as 5:55 left. Clock will stop. So, UConn is gonna come on for the free throws here. As number 5 on for the free throw. First one is gonna be good. That's Reed Jr. Now, Terrace Reed Jr., 14 points tonight, on for the second free throw. As Reed Jr. goes up, that second free throw is going to be short as the ball winds up rolling out of bounds. And with 5:54 left, it's going to be Furman's ball, I believe. Yeah, Furman has it back, is now 2 with it. It would have been Furman's ball anyway, but going to find 3. Back out to 2. 2 with it, guard heavily by UConn. Now 1 with it. It's going to find 12. As 12 tries to get the 3, and it will not reach it. But do we got a foul here? But let's move on over to the Kansas and CB game. See where they are at. As they are still at halftime. Got Barkley and Burlington and the crew there doing this one tonight. But PV taking on Florida. Looking back at that one, just a dominant performance by Florida. I believe we got all the games either at halftime or on commercial right now. And UConn and Furman no longer on commercial. I believe actually, I don't think they were. I was just trying to switch up the games. Is now 12 on there for Furman. As that one goes up, it does not go. UConn's going to take it on back. It's UConn's ball now. That's now UConn with it. Taking it on down. As 23 has it. It's going to find 0. Back out to 5. It's going to find 21. It's going to find 11. Movement fast. It's going to go back to 11. Finds 23. It's going to find 24 for UConn, who puts it on up. And that's going to slide on in. UConn pulling up front. That's now 5. Now back out to 4. Is going to lose it there. And who's going to wind up with it? The ball is loose. 5 minutes remaining. The clock is gonna stop there. So 29 to 25 your score currently as Furman goes up, and Furman able to get the 3 there. And it's a 1-point game. Furman is playing UConn tough. And I'm tired, but I may have to call till the end of this one. As now 9 with it. UConn taking it around. UConn's going to find 23. That's 9. Finds 23. It's going to find 11. Back out to 23. 23 with it. It's going to find 5. Tries to go in to get the basket. 5 goes up. It's going to slide on in for UConn. So 31-28 your score, as now Furman's going to take it on back. Movement now for Furman. Just taking a look at points in the paint tonight. 22 for UConn, 10 for Furman. Impressive by UConn. As that's going to be a 3 that goes in, but it looks like we got a call before then, and it will not count for Furman. Let's see what the decision is here. Number 10. So it looks like that's going to be a foul on UConn, as Furman able make a few plays. That's going to be against Furman, actually. Looked to me that it was against UConn, but the call is Furman here. So now UConn's going to take it back. 5 with it. Back out to 24. Tries to get the 3, doesn't go, but UConn gets the recovery here. There's 11 now with it. 11 goes up and slides it on in to extend the lead to 33-28. As now Furman going to take it on back. Furman not giving up just yet. They're fighting in this one till the end. As now Furman 12 throws it on up, and that's going to be a 3 for Furman. Number 12 of House gets the 3. What a play for Furman there. As now movement, as now it's UConn with it. Moving around 5. It's going to go back out. Going to find 14. That's 24 there. And they're going to get it on in. UConn makes it a 35-31 game. Mullins getting that. 8 points for him tonight. Has 4 with it. It's going to find 12. Down 10 with it. As 10 puts it on up, and that one goes on in for Furman. Furman gets 2 more. Wilkins gets that. 15 points for him tonight. A little less than half the points for Furman tonight by Wilkins. Now 24 with it. 24 is going to find 11. 11 out to 5. 5 tries to put it up, and going to get a foul here, it looks like. And this game is going to head to a break. Furman is playing UConn tough. UConn 35, Furman 33. Will they be able to pull the upset? But now, PV and Florida. It has been a dominant performance for Florida as they now lead 84-33. No points for PV since we left, as ball back is going to be taken back by Florida. Something we probably seen we missed multiple times, as Florida lobs it on up for the 3. What a play for Florida from beyond the arc to the right. What a play. We're seeing so many 3s here tonight. So many amazing 3s, as that's another one. Is now 2 with it, taking it around. So now 2 tries to put it up there, and ball winds up being knocked out of bounds, as it does not make the hoop, and it goes out of bounds. So now PV is going to be on for the free throws here. As number 2 on for a free throw. First free throw is going to be up and good So PV extends their lead as is now a 34-87 game. Now PV on for the second free throw. That one up, and that one will also go in. So 87-35 is the score as Florida are going to take it on back. Movement now. 0 finds 9. Back out. It's going to find 4. 4 with it. Finds 21. 21 has it. It's going to find 0. 0 taking it. Back out to 9. As 9 tries to put it up there. And it's going to be PV who gets it on back. This Furman UConn game, it has been a wild one. Furman playing UConn tough as we are going to prepare to see the last few minutes of this one. That game currently still on commercial. We're coming back from commercial, and yeah, it's a 2-point game in this 2-15 game. Furman playing them tough. We may see another upset. Is that possible tonight as Furman 33, UConn 35. We've been waiting for UConn to pull away, but Furman has not budged. Furman is still in this one and is trying to get the biggest upset in years in March Madness, some would say. Probably this may be honestly be bigger than the Purdue 1-seed elimination a few years ago, because look at UConn. They won in 23 and 24, and they have been a powerhouse for years, especially recent years. They have had so much success, and I just think it would be a surprise for them to be eliminated this early, and that's for sure. But UConn on for the second free throw. That one does not go in. Scores 36-33. It's now number 12 for Furman is going to take it on back. 2:06 left in the first half. It's now 21 with it. This ball is going to be loose, and it winds up rolling out of bounds. As 2 minutes left on the clock. As now with it, movement for UConn. 23 back out to 1. It's going to find 11. As 11 tries to put it up there, it does not go. It's now 5 with it for UConn as they do get the rebound. Great defense, however, by 21, forces him to have to go for the basket, but that pays off as he gets the 2 in, and UConn leads 38-33. Great play by 5. Figured out he couldn't go any backwards. He looks to swipe, sees it's wide open to go get the basket. He goes for it and slides it on in for 2 more. So now UConn going to take it on back. Movement for UConn. 23 with it. Back out to ZOL. ZOL now. Furman playing tough defense there. They cannot get in anywhere as Furman showing up great tonight. As 24 tries to get the 3. That one will bounce off the rim and not go in, and who winds up with it as it goes down? Furman has it, and it's going to be number 12, it looked like. Looking at the Florida game, they have now put up a whopping 91. What a night it has been for them as they have just dominated PV, but now UConn back out there. Clock continues to tick. Final 2 minutes, 0 with it. 0 back out to 24. Tries to put it up there, and it's going to slide on in. 40-33, UConn on a run here as it's now a 7-point lead for UConn. Now 10 is going to take it down for Furman. Movement for Furman. 10, guard by 24. Tries to lob it up, and UConn Great defense there by 24 as Dio takes it back. But the ball is going to wind up going out on the pass, goes out of bounds. Furman gets it back. Well, they're going to call that foul there. Looks like they may have, but we head to a commercial break with 14.8 seconds left. And UConn are one to end the first half. That means nothing. We still, Furman still very much in this game. But now, Cal, B, and Kansas game starting back up. Kansas up by 21 as 15 tries to get it up. It does not go as we get a call here. The start of the second half in this Kansas CB game, and Kansas is continuing their greatness from the first half, currently leading by 21. So 41-20 your score as Kansas on for the free throws. The first free throw is going to be good for Tiller. Now Tiller on for the second free throw as we're going to head back to the UConn Furman game. Don't want to miss any big highlights in this one as we're already back on air in this one. 14 seconds left as 11 for UConn. It's going to be UConn's ball. It's going to throw it back out as UConn looks to extend this lead even more so in this one. So 14.8 left in this one as UConn going to throw back out. Look, they look to just let the clock try to sink down as now 24 tries to go up for the three, and it's going to be short. Hits the rim, does not go. Furman has it back. 3, 2, clock ticks to 1, and it goes in for the three. Furman gets the three, showing they're still in this game. Johnston gets the three to end the first half. Furman gets it back. Clock ticks down, and as it goes to 0, Furman gets the three. Bill Murray there, hyped to see that happen. And Furman gets the three to end the first half. Johnston gets it, and it's a 4-point game. Dan Hurley not looking so happy at the end of this first half as UConn will lead by 4, 40-36. But we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in a few. I'm Ben Silk. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Stay tuned.
So I'm here with
Brian Westbrook.
And the first question I'm wondering is, who's the toughest team you've played in your career as an NFL player?
The toughest team was probably one of the Minnesota Vikings team. They had a really good defensive line, some big guys up front, Kevin and Pat Williams, but they were a very physical football team.
And growing up, who is an NFL player you looked up to?
Walter Payton. Walter Payton was the best running back ever in my book, and he's one of those guys that worked his butt off in the all season, and something that I emulated as a young man.
And just looking at this NFL season, your thoughts so far? Who's going to win the Super Bowl, you think, so far?
The Eagles. Of course, the Eagles will win.
Eagle. And finally, what's your most proudest moment in your career?
The proudest moment is the 3 days my kids were born.
All right. Well, I want to thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
So I am here with Andrew Thomas, and first question I have for you is, what position do you play, and why do you choose that position?
I play left tackle, and honestly, left tackle chose me. I didn't choose that position. I was a bigger kid growing up, and that's the position they put me at.
Very cool. And what is your most proudest moment in your football career?
So far, I would say our playoff win a few years ago. I think that was 2022. That was a great experience for the Giants.
Yeah, most definitely. That was a great win. And what is one NFL player you look up to, and why?
Growing up, Ray Lewis was somebody that inspired me, just the way he approached every day, the way he worked hard. When I was really young, I used to play defense too, so I love how he played linebacker and approached the game.
And what is the toughest challenge you have faced in your career?
I would say this upcoming year, this is my first time having a surgery of this magnitude, so it's definitely going to be a challenge for me. But you know, I have my mind on right. I'm going to do everything that's necessary to get back for the season.
And finally, how do you feel about the Jameis Winston signing yesterday?
I'm excited. He's a great player. I think he brings leadership characteristics to our team, and he obviously has a great personality. So I think he'll be good for our locker room.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay.
So I'm here with,
Jimmy Morrissey.
and the first question I have for you is, what position do you play and why did you pick this position?
I play offensive line, and it's the only position that I could play growing up because I was a big, chubby kid.
All right, and what team did you grow up rooting for?
I grew up rooting for the Steelers, and then I was kind of a fair weather fan. I liked the Eagles the older I got, so I like the Pennsylvania teams. I wasn't really a diehard team fan of anyone, but it was probably the Steelers.
Very cool. And what is the most difficult opponent you have faced in your career and why?
It would probably be our very own Dexter Lawrence. I've never played him in a game, but he's the most impressive defensive tackle I've ever played against.
Yeah, most definitely. And what is your favorite sport outside of football?
Probably golf. I love to play golf, and it's something I can do when I'm older, but growing up it was baseball.
And finally, how do you feel about the Jameis Winston signing?
I'm pumped about Jameis Winston. I met him the other day. He seems like a great guy, and everybody that's played with him says he's an awesome teammate.
Very cool. And one more thing, could you just talk about what teams have you been on in your career, like from college and your path to the NFL?
So I played for University of Pittsburgh in college, and then I got drafted to the Raiders. I never actually played a game for them, and then I played for the Texans, and then now I'm with the Giants.
Very cool. Well, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Who do you think's going to win the NBA championship this year and why? Celtics.
You know, I think this is going to be a fascinating NBA season. I got zero idea who's going to win the East. Zero. I mean, obviously, I think the Celtics are cooked without Tatum and Porzingis and Drew Holiday. The Pacers are cooked without Miles Turner and Halliburton. The Knicks and the Cavs are going to be favored. But let me say this, and it's a big damn if. If the Sixers could get healthy. If the Sixers could get healthy, they could win the East. Yeah! As far as the West, OKC is a team to beat. But the Rockets, with the addition of Kevin Durant, they're going to be tough, man. The Nuggets got the best player in the world in the Joker. They went out and got him some help finally. But I would still pick OKC. So, man, it's going to be fascinating watching the basketball this year.
Finds Kelly. Kelly now with it. Back out to Brush. Passing it around. It's going to go up and it's going to go in. Camlin Violante is going to get it in. A great goal there for Camlin V.O.
A fumble. This could be game. A fumble. Let's wait to hear what the refs say. And the Somers Tuskers will get a ball back. The Tuskers will advance.
It's going to be a hit. Goes up. It goes far. And it's going to go out. Grand slam for the Tuskers. The Tuskers get a grand slam. D'Ambrosio hits it. Or seals it. Goes up for the 2 and it goes in. The Tuskers are going to make the game 15. Stored by Kemming to Santora. It goes in. What an end to the first half. In to throw. And it's a pick. Going to the 10, to the 5. Pick 6 to start off the game. Tuskers touchdown. Logan Ruby. Zero tie in this one is Antonecchia. Back to throw. Goes up. And it's going to be caught by Schmidt, brother. Touchdown. Tuskers. Julia Schmidt with a phenomenal catch there. Santora up for the 3. And it goes in for the Tuskers. Trying to find the opening as it's gonna go with his Kelly. It's gonna go in. Mason Kelly gets his first goal of the day for the Tuskers. Let's bang on the drum all day as it goes in. That's Mason Kelly with it. It's gonna be a pick. Picked off by Miguel Iglesias, and he's going back to around the 20 in the front, but we got Farmingdale formation-wise. We're pretty much spread out all in front of the net right now, but with 3 defenders right there, trying to prevent it from going. Somers are going to need to sneak it in there as it goes up, and Iglesias does just that as Miguel Iglesias gets it in for the Tuskers. And now,
Game of the season, doubted to three-peat. Thought Mayor Pack would be the number 1 team, and the Somers Tuskers make history. The Somers Tuskers are your 2024 Class A New York State Class A champions. The Somers Tuskers have done it, making history.
2-1, and your Somers Tuskers are your New York State Class C lacrosse state champions. This is their first ever lacrosse state championship win, and they have done it.
Jackson Dart, what did I say? His ability.
Driving down the field, Jackson Dart back to throw, taking time, can't find an opening as now he's gonna go find Robinson again, who's still in, going down, and he's gonna go in for the touchdown.
Oh my
wow,
gosh.
your Giants.
Jackson Dart, what type of Giants are we watching?
And welcome back as taking a look right now, we're on the Kansas and CB game, 54-31 your score. We got some good games, however, building right now. We got the UConn game, 40-36 at halftime, but it's currently on commercial, and the Missouri and Miami game is neck and neck as well. We're going to check into the Florida game here, which is going late in this one, as score is currently 104-47 as they're less than 3 minutes to advancing to the next round, as Florida leads by a whopping 57 points, as now 8 goes up, trying to make that 60, but they get the rebound, and Florida will take a 59-point lead as they are still going, pouring on the points here as they're looking to get 110, which is a lot for college basketball, you gotta say, but when you play teams not as good on the same level, you can see why it happens. There's now 8 with it. That's the reason why it would happen. It's now 12. Goes back out. It's going to find 4 for Florida. As Florida goes up, hits the rim, does not go in, but they get the rebound as the ball goes up, and that's going to slide on in. 109-47 your score with 1:54 left in this one. We're now going to head to the Missouri and Miami game, as Missouri still making this a game, 37-34, as Miami with it. 3 puts it up and gets the basket there. Now 39-34 the score with 15:29 left in this one. They're going to take it on down, as now 25 with it. 25 movement. It's going to find 17. 17 throws it up. Bang! Goes on in. Ball goes on in to make it a 39-17 game here in this one, as to 37. I don't know why I said 17, but yeah, what game, making this one a bit closer. And we are going to wrap things up soon, as we have reached the 2-hour mark. We'll be wrapping it up within the next 20, probably within the next 10 minutes, but we'll be doing this a bit more as I gotta get up early tomorrow if I want to call the game, the Michigan and the Michigan and St. Louis game, as now 3 has it, bring it down the court, taking it on down, 3 back out, it's gonna find 5, it's gonna find 7, 7 back out to 3, 3 with it now, as 3 goes up, 3 doesn't get it, as 8 takes it back, it's gonna find, that's 35 who tries to get the 3, doesn't go, and Missouri takes it on back. Missouri with the ball, they're gonna try to get the lead here, beyond the arc, now it's gonna find 17, 35 on great defense, it's gonna find 35, other Missouri 35, ball hits the rim, does not go in, Miami takes it on back, Miami with it, movement now, 3 finds 7, 7 with it from beyond the arc, brings it on in, goes up for the 2, and it hits the backboard and bounces away, as Missouri takes it back, Missouri 35 up for the 3, it's going to be overthrown to the basket there, as now the Canes are going to take it back down. 14:03 left in this one, as Canes moving it around, 35 back out. It's going to find 5, as now 5 goes up high, and clock is going to stop here. So 39-38 your score, as just to recap, we've had some pretty good games today, and pretty good games in this March Madness zone time frame, and not much else to say, but Got some good games tonight and some dominant games, but this Missouri and Miami game pretty close right now, as either team could take this one. Meanwhile, the Florida game is ticking on down, and Florida, what a night for them, as they just, in the beginning they struggled a little bit, but they have gone on to dominate against PV, and Florida is going to take it 114-55. What a performance. I believe that's a high for March Madness in points so far this season. Since this is the first round, I don't think it's going to get any higher, since that's when the points are hard, since good teams play really bad teams, 116 seed. But good job for Florida, and what a performance, winning at 114-55. It's now 7 for Miami has it, and it's going to swing it up on in, and is going to make it a 5-point lead for Miami here. So Miami taking it down the court, and Missouri taking it down the court. Now 5 with it. It's going to find 25. 25 back out to 7. Finds 17, who goes up for the 3 from the logo. Puts it on in. Another logo 3 here tonight, as Missouri, number 17, will put it on in. It's now 35 with it. Guarded by 5. That's 17 again, who got from the logo. 18 points for him tonight. It's now 5 with it. It's going to find 7. 7 now has it. It's going to find 5. 5 back out. Finds 35. Back out to 7, who goes up for the basket. Hits the back of the rim. It does not go in, but they get the rebound. 3 back out to 7. Finds 5. Goes up, and 5 gets it in. Another 3, this time for Miami. Miami gets the 3, as Missouri going to take it on back. 5 finds 26. 26 with it. So he puts it on up, and that one goes on in to get the quick 2 there. As now Miami going to take it on back. Movement from Miami. 3 with it. It's going to find 35. It's going to find 5. All from beyond the arc. Now moving on in. 5 taking it. Goes back out. Finds 35, who tosses up in the air. Tries to get it. Basket. Hits the back of the rim. And does not go in. And your score, 46-43. As now we're going to check in on the Kansas dominant performance against CB. As Kansas, this game currently on commercial, and we'll be back in just a
Finds Kelly. Kelly now with it. Back out to Brush. Passing it around. It's going to go up, and it's going to go in. Camlyn Violante is going to get it in. A great goal there for Camlyn V.O.
A fumble. This could be game. A fumble. Let's wait to hear what the refs say. And the Somers Tuskers will get a ball back. The Tuskers will advance.
Goes DMW. It's going to be a hit. Goes up. It goes far. And it's going to go out. Grand slam for the Tuskers. The Tuskers get a grand slam. D'Ambrosio hits it, or steals it, goes up for the 2, and it goes in! The Tuskers are going to make the game 15, stored by Kemming to Santora, it goes in! What an end to the first half! In to throw, and it's a pick, going to the 10, to the 5, pick 6 to start off the game. Tuskers, touchdown, Logan Ruby. Zero tie in this one is Antonecchia, back to throw, goes up, and it's gonna be caught by Schmidtberger. Touchdown, Tuskers! Julia Schmidtberger with a phenomenal catch there. Santora up for the three, and it goes in for the Tuskers. Trying to find the opening as it's going to go with this Kelly. It's going to go in. Mason Kelly gets his first goal of the day for the Tuskers. Let's bang on the drum all day as it goes in. That's Mason Kelly with it. It's going to be a pick. Picked off by Miguel Iglesias, and he's going back to around the 20 in the front. But we got Farmingdale formation-wise. They're pretty much spread out all in front of the net right now. But with 3 defenders right there, trying to prevent it from going. Somers are going to need to sneak it in there as it goes up. And Iglesias does just that as Miguel Iglesias gets it in for the Tuskers. And now...
Game of the season, doubted to three-peat. Thought Mahopac would be the number 1 team, and the Somers Tuskers make history. The Somers Tuskers are your 2024 Class A New York State Class A champions. The Somers Tuskers have done it, making history.
2-1, and your Somers Tuskers are your New York State Class C lacrosse state champions. This is their first ever lacrosse state championship win, and they have done it.
We are back now as taking a look at the Kansas and CB game. The score is 64-46 as 14 of Kansas bringing it down the court. Movement now. It's going to find 22 of Peterson. It's going to find 11. 11 back with it. Who's going to lose the ball? Winds up going out. And we're now going to head back to the Miami, Missouri game. 2 games, the primary focus going on right now is UConn game getting started as well, as we'll check in on that in a second. But Miami now with it. 5 finds 3. Bring it down the court. Little under 11 minutes left in this one, as now with it, it's going to be 3. Back out to 14. As 14 goes up for the basket, but it does not go in as Missouri takes it on back. Missouri with it. 11 with it now. Going to find 15. 15 back out to 5. 5 has it now. She's going to find 11. As 11 back out. Is going to lose it as 35 takes it on back for Miami. As Miami has it. Miami back out to 14. And 14 gets it on in for the 3 as the bang goes on in. And Miami extends the lead to 6. Looks like we got a timeout or something here. We're going to head over to the Furman and UConn game. Furman and UConn, as UConn has started off strong in the second half on a 5-2 run, leading 45-38. As now Furman going to throw back out 2 with it. It's going to find his teammate there. It's going to be 10. As 10 finds 21, and they get a quick basket there. A dunk for Furman. 21, as now UConn has it back. UConn with it. 1 finds 24. As the clock is going to stop here, and wait to see what the call is fully. It's 24. Looking back at this last play, 24 finds 1. A great 3 there. Stan Hurley a little bit more hype than he was at halftime, though. This has been a rough game for the Huskies, as Furman has been playing them tough, as now with it is 5. It's going to go back out to 11, who goes up for the 3. That's going to go on in as the Huskies extend their lead to 8. So now 10 with it. Furman has it. Furman taking it around. As he's going to lose it, 0 picks it back up. As now they take it back down at 11. Gets it in for the basket, and UConn has come out with strong momentum. Dan Hurley must have said something to them in the locker room, as UConn has far more momentum now as they have come out steaming and have gone on a 10-2-1 here in this one. 10-4-1 to start it off. And now UConn back in control of this one and in command finally, up by 10. We're now going to head into the Kansas game. Still going on with 7:05 left. This game has been dominant by Kansas. As a 4 seed should dominate a 13 seed. Score is 64-48. CB, you could say, is still in it, but they're really not. It's a 15 point lead now as CB gets one more on the free throw. As now Kansas going to take it on back. 14 with it. Movement for 14. Taking it around. 14 guarded by 1. Is going to find 40. 40 has it. It's going to find 22 of Peterson. Peterson back out to 15. 15 with it. And he loses it, and then we got a call here. What's the call on? The clock is going to stop with 6:41 left in this one. Wait to see as it's going to be Kansas throwing it back in now. Kansas throws it back in. It's going to find 15. 14 finds 15. 15 in the middle. Tries to get the basket. Does not go as CB takes it back down. CB with it. 1 has it. 7:01 for CB in the last few minutes as now CB with it as 8 tries to get the basket. Is not able to hold on as they're going to lose it. But CB able to get it back. It's now 1 with it. Being pressured back by Peterson as he tries to go up from far. And number 1 gets it. What a play. Goes through Peterson's hands. Goes in the middle of them when he was on the guard and gets the 3. What a play by Cal Baptist. That's going to be 10 straight now. It's now Peterson with it. Peterson puts it on up, and Peterson is going to put 2 more on the board for Kansas, ending the 10-0 streak for CB. It's now movement down, 5 with it. Peterson has it. We're now going to head back into the Miami-Missouri game, all knotted up at 49, as it's going to be Miami who has it right now. Number 3 with it. That's going to be movement down. 3 has it. Movement finds 5. It's going to go back out to 7. 7 with it. 49 all. The score as 10 goes up. Hits the back of the rim. Missouri takes it on back as 0 has it now. And he tries to slam it. Number 11 tries to slam it in, but falls short. Great defense by the Canes, denying that. That was number 7 able to tack the ball and knock it out of 11's hands, and that, what a great defensive play to deny the basket there. So 49 all the score with 9:15 left in this one. Again, yeah, what a play by Miami's defense. Number 7 knocking the ball out of 11's hands to deny that basket. They were viewing it, but just great play still, whatever the outcome decided is. Just great block there by 7. But the question is, will Missouri get another shot here? Get the ball back. Miami does not look too happy. So it looks like this went in favor of Missouri. Yes, 11's going to come on for the free throws here with 9:15 left in the second. So now Missouri up. First free throw is going to be good as Missouri takes the lead. First lead for a bit as Missouri in front of Miami. First lead for a bit for sure since 2-0 to start off this game. It's been Florida who's been up front. Now Missouri back up front, not giving up, and Missouri very much in this game. So 51-49, 8:01 for Missouri. We'll see if they continue in this one in the last 51 seconds. Missouri has scored 8 straight, as now 5 with it. It's going to find 3. 3 back out, finds 7. 7, movement, finds 10. 10 has it now, goes back out to 5, and gets it from beyond the arc, and Miami, just like that, is back out front. 52-51 the score, as now Zero takes it down. Third lead change of the night, as it'll be movement now. Zero, ball thrown back to Zero from Missouri. Missouri with it. Ball goes up there, 25 with it. Tries to get the fourth lead change of the night, but Miami takes the ball back. Still 52-51 the score, as now 3 has it. 3 for Miami. Guarded by Zero. Finds 5. 3 back with it. Finds 5. Goes up for the basket, and it's going to go off to the right as Missouri takes it on back. Missouri with it. Movement around. It's going to find 11. 11 back out. Finds 25. And 25 gets the 3 for Missouri to take a 54-52 lead on the fourth lead change of the night. Missouri with the 3 there as 3 takes on down. And it looks like we're going to get another timeout here in this one. We are going to head back to Furman and UConn now, as we got some time left in this one. 15 minutes left in this one, but UConn's taking control a bit, we could say, 54-45, but a dunk there for Furman, keeping Furman in it, as number 1 of Johnston. And Johnston gets the 2. What a great play by Johnston, as it's a 7-point game. And it's going to be a movement and a quick 2 by the Huskies, as they are going to get it in. Number 5 gets it on in, as Lee Jr. solid night with 23 points for the Huskies. And we got another timeout, as we're going to take a look at the Kansas game. See if we can get it on up. Please bear with us. Kansas, of course, has dominated their squad. We are working on getting the game up for you currently, as we are currently having technical difficulties with the game not on the DVR. We go CBS, they got it on, as all that went on commercial break. But anyway, yeah, Kansas putting up a great performance against their squad. And Let's see if we got a game back from commercial break yet. We could call. Looks like, yeah. Miami game back. Yeah, this is Kansas. Yeah, checking on the Kansas game. Yeah, Kansas currently up 66-53. It's no longer on TV, however, it looks like. It may be on CBS, but it doesn't look like it. As also checking on UConn again, 56-47. As looks like we're still figuring out the mess a little bit here. As it's 54-52 here in this one, and 7:39 left. It is anyone's game, and after the end of this one, we will call it a night. But we're gonna commentate till the end of this Missouri-Miami game, as Kansas looking to take this one. But 7 with it, movement around. 7 goes back out. It's gonna find 10. 10 has it from Miami, and getting another call here. I believe a timeout or something, as yeah, it has been great. It's been a great back and forth game, as Miami gets the first free throw here. Number 10 gets it, as Kane's now on for the second free throw, as Kane's back up, goes on up, and it's going to slide on in for a 54 all game now, with 7:20 left in this one. As now it's going to be Missouri with it. 0 with it. It's going to find 25. 25 has it. 25 tries to get it up. It's going to go back to 15, who tries to put it in, and Miami winds up back with it. All night up at 54 in this one, with 7 minutes left in this one. As now 5 with it. Movement around. 5 has it. Ball goes up, and it slides on in. The basket goes in from Miami by number 5. UConn continues to pull ahead in this one. It's a 56-47 game. Kansas leads 66-53 with a little under 3 minutes left. But right now, movement from Miami, as they are up by 2. As now Missouri with it, as they're going to lose it. Miami takes it on back, as the 3 of Miami has it. As Miami with it. Movement down the court. Here comes Miami, as they have it. 3 goes back out. It's going to find, that's going to be, I believe that was, yeah, that's going to be 5 of Weavus, who gets the 3, and just like that, Miami up by 5. And if Miami starts to pull away, we're going to call this a night. But yeah, what a night for Miami. And we're back to the UConn and Furman game. Shout out to Anthony at the game, currently on the sideline, or close to the sideline. See if you could spot him there. But my pal from college. But anyway, a 58-50 game, as UConn up by 8. As now Furman number 2 with it. Movement for Furman. Furman back out. It's going to find 3. Finds 2. Back out to 21. Back out to 12. It's going to find 6. Who's knocked back down. Ball looked to have been knocked out of his hand. Yeah, what a play by the Huskies there. Great defense to deny the basket. Number 12 pressuring in front, but are they going to give him the free throws? Yes, they are. So now Cole Bowser on for the free throws. Bowser's first free throw is going to be good, as this is coming a game once again. It's now back to a 7-point game. Now Bowser on for the second free throw. Bowser back up as clock continues to tick. CB has made it a 6-point game. Let's see if we got to go on CBS, because CB has pulled it back. As yes, the game is on CBS. Thank goodness. Kansas on a blisk of a possible upset, as they have come all the way back. Kansas well in control. It is now a 6-point game, and they have the momentum. Momentum is all that matters in a situation like this. And 12 points for CB, maybe like 4 points for Kansas right now, as CB, Cal Baptist, has the momentum with 1:06 left. They're alive. It's not over yet. You can never count a team out till it says 0. But Kansas with the ball, 40 with it. Movement around. 13 has it. 13 goes on in. And I'll say Cal Baptist wins and Missouri wins, will go to the end of the UConn game. But both teams got to win. As now Cal Baptist with it tries to get it up. Doesn't go, but they get the rebound. 5 with it. Back out to 33. Clock ticks down. 34 seconds left. Ball knocked out, but they get it back. 1 with it. And what's the call here? It looks like we got a timeout. A timeout in this one. It's going to remain a 66-60 game as the time is going on down. And will CB have enough time? That's the question. That is the big question here. But back to the UConn Furman game, 61-40 to 52 your score. As, why did I say 40? I don't know. I'm tired. As now 10 with it for Furman. Furman has it. Movement, going around, guarded by 3, going back out. 21 with it, guarded by 12. Movement around, going back, goes up, loses it, and he's gonna be fouled. Now gonna check back into the Missouri-Miami game, as it's a 61-54. It has been 7 unanswered for Miami. What one Miami has been on, as Miami now in control of this one, as Miami throws it back out. 3 with it. 3 taking it around. 4:55 left in this one, as 3 has it, going back. As he goes back out, it's gonna 7 finds 3. As now with it, that's gonna be 10. 10 puts it on up, doesn't go, as 10 gets the rebound. Back out with it, 5 back out, finds 7. And that's gonna go on in, as Miami, Florida makes it a 63-54 game. 9-point lead for Miami, as now 0 with it for Missouri. Missouri taking it around. We are now going to head back, however, to an exciting one. A 6-point game with 30 seconds left with Kansas and CB. Now at 19 seconds left. It is still a 66-60 game. We've got another timeout. But it's looking more and more like it's going to be a little too late for Cal Baptist, and Kansas does seem to be heading to be holding on to this one. 66-60 your score, as will CB be able to get 2 quick threes that will put them back into this one. So you cannot count them out just yet. 2 threes or anything, 2 twos and a 3, or 3 twos quick 2 twos could put them back into this game. The winner of this game will take on a St. John's, who is red hot right now, and they're going to be a tough team to beat in the next round, that is for sure. But anyway, we got 2 back out there. 2 throws it back out to 13. Moving around 20. That's going to be Peterson. Finds 3. And it's going to be a slam dunk. And that should do it for Kansas. As Kansas lets the clock tick. CB tries to do something. They get the rebound a little too late. And clock goes out of bounds. It's going to be a 68-60 game. One more than 6-7 as... Yes, that's going to be 11 6-7s. 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. Alright, we got enough 6-7s. As the clock ticks out to 0, CB tries to do something, but it won't matter. And Kansas, it was almost a scary comeback. It was scary for them at the end, but Kansas able to hold on as they win it 68-60 in this one, and they're going to advance to the next round. And Kansas is still alive. We're now going to check back in to the Missouri and Miami game. They are currently on commercial, and we are going to take a quick commercial break. Be right back.
All right, let's move over here. Go ahead, Benji.
All right, so, hey Charles, my name is Ben Silk, and as a big sports and NBA fan, I want to know who you think's going to win the NBA championship this year, and why? Celtics.
You know, I think this is going to be a fascinating NBA season. I got zero idea who's going to win the East. Zero. I mean, obviously, I think the Celtics are cooked without Tatum and Porzingis and Drew Holiday. The Pacers are cooked without Miles Turner and Halliburton. The Knicks and the Cavs are going to be favored. But let me say this, and this is a big damn if. If the Sixers could get healthy. If the Sixers could get healthy, they could win the East. As far as the West, OKC is the team to beat. But the Rockets, with the addition of Kevin Durant, they're going to be tough, man. The Nuggets got the best player in the world in the Joker. They went out and got him some help finally. But I would still pick OKC. So, man, it's going to be fascinating watching the basketball this year.
Welcome back as we get ready to the end of this one. But coming up tomorrow, I'll be calling the St. Louis and Michigan game at 12 noon tomorrow. Make sure to tune into that in less than 12 hours, believe it or not. But I'll be calling that here. So make sure to tune in, subscribe to be alerted, and tune in tomorrow. But we're back now as Miami leads 68-60 with 2:47 left in this one. once this game ends, the final game, you can catch it on TBS network as this end of this game, we'll call it a night here. You can catch it on TBS networks. International staff, I don't know what this day, international viewers, you could catch it. Yeah, you could catch it on your networks, or another broadcaster calling the UConn game, or maybe doing the same thing. I don't think anyone else is doing the same thing, though. But who knows? But 2:43 left in this Miami-Missouri game. Fortunately, the other Miami in Miami, Ohio, did not make it to the next round. I had them making it to the Elite Eight, but they had an impressive season, 31-0 in the regular season. You got to give them credit. What a year they had, and the end, unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be, but great fought battle this season for Miami, Ohio. Fortunately, tournament, they met their match, and they weren't able to move on. But now 3 with it for Miami, Florida. Miami with it, movement around. Gonna find 10, back out to 35. 35 with it. Miami currently up by 6, looking to take control of this one, and it bounces in the square and into the hoop, as that's going to be an 8-point lead now with 2:17 left in this one. UConn currently leading Furman now 67-58. You all know what that means. But a 70-62 game, as it's going to be the Canes, who goes on for a free throw as well to try to add more. As free throws, the Canes started 4 out of 12, but since they've been 6 of 6, doing pretty well on the free throw line. As now up for the free throw, that's going to go on in to make it a 71-62 game, now a 9-point lead, as Furman's fighting back against UConn. It is now a 60-67 game as it hits the rim, and that one does not go, and it's going to be Miami who has it back now. Miami with it, number 3. With it now, is going to find 7, back out to 3. Guard by 17. 17 back out to 5. It's going to find 7. Back out to 3. 3 with it. Goes up for the 3. And that one is going to go in. The Hurricanes are pulling away. 74-62 the score. With 1:29 left, as 17 tries to get a 3 from the middle of the logo. But that one's going to be a bit off there. And we head back to commercial in this one, as we're going to head back to the UConn game. Still going on, as it is a 61-67 game right now. As now 10 with it. Movement. As 21 has it. Goes back out to 12. 12 with it. Tries to get the 3. It does not go. UConn back with the ball. Will they keep the 6-7 here? As now, movement. The 23, and it's going to go out of bounds, allowing the 6-7 to remain, at least as of now. So 67-61 the score. UConn up by 6, and Furman, all game, UConn has gone ahead a few times. You think they're in control, but Furman has fought back and stayed in this game. Now currently a 6-point game. What a fight for a 15 seed. Just throughout this entire game, Furman putting up a great performance throughout. And it's a 61-67 game as this game ends the commercial break. So we got 2 games right now. Taking a break. See if, the Missouri-Miami game already back with 1:29 left in this one. As we're just minute and 29 seconds away from a winner, as Miami very much in control of this game right now. They look to be advancing, but anything could change here. I want to thank everyone who was tuned in tonight. Really appreciate it. We've been going for almost 3 hours now, and not think we would go as long as we've gone tonight. The first and probably only March Madness zone of this season, of this year at least. Going pretty well. Hope to do this again next year. But yeah, I want to thank everyone who was tuned in just throughout. As we're 2 hours and 45 minutes into this one, as 109 left. We're gonna get a foul here. UConn game still 67-61. To update you on that. The 6-7 counter is really going viral. The 6-7 counter is just not stopping. The 6-7 counter. I keep adding numbers if I keep saying it. But another free throw goes in from Miami, making it a 75-62 game. And I did not mean to do that either. I'm tired. As now, second free throw goes up, goes around the rim. That one does not go in, as Missouri takes it on back, trying to do something. Fortunately, it's basically out of their hand at this point, but trying to do something here late to try to make this a game. But Miami very much in control of this one, as they lead this one big 75-62. As 25 now on for free throws for Missouri. So Missouri adding one more. As Missouri back out for another one. Free throw goes up and it's good. 64-75. 3 more to 6-7. Just to mention, the UConn score is still 67-61. As we got a call back here, and while we wait yet, the UConn 6-7 is now gone, as it's now 69, which is the old 67, some would say. But we're going to just switch back to the UConn-Furman game for a second. 69-64 the score, as Furman's going to grab that one back. They grab that one back. But what's the call going to be? I've got Drake May fan in the house at the UConn-Furman game. And, let's see. So, let's see what's going to happen here in these final minutes, as Furman is still in this one. But UConn on for the free throws with 6:25 left. First free throw hits the back of the rim. It does not go in, as it bounces right off. So score remains 69-64, as second free throw is up, and that one is going to go in. So now 70-64, as Furman takes it on back. Furman with it. Movement around. 10 has it for Furman. It's going to find 4. 4 back out. It's going to find 21, who goes back out to 12. Guard heavily by 23. 21 with it. Movement around. Going to the back. It's going to find 12. 12 has it. And it's going to be knocked out by 23, who pushes it out of bounds. And now, what will the call be here? What are the refs going to decide to do? It's going to be Furman's ball. That 3 would have made it 67. If it all worked out, they got it in. But anyway, they're gonna try for 67 as the 3 goes up, hits the rim, does not go. But trying to help it in for the 2, and that goes. But it looks like they're gonna call the basket off, as it's gonna remain a 6-point game here late in this one. Little under 6 minutes to go, as we're gonna head back to the Miami and Missouri game. 37.8 seconds left in this one, as Miami leads Missouri 77-66. So, free throw goes up, and it's going to be good for Miami. So now Missouri takes it on back. Missouri with it. Movement around. Lobs it on up. And it does not squeeze in, as Miami has their hands on the ball. Late in this one, score 66-78, as Furman able to make it 65-70, a 5-point game. They are still very alive in this one, in that one. So, 27.2 seconds left as the Canes line up for the free throws here, as it's a 78-66 game. They have already put it away basically in this one, as now it's going to be a 79-66 game. But Missouri's going to fall short, but what an effort by Missouri throughout this one and throughout this game. They've stayed close to Miami, unfortunately, until the end, but at the end of the day, it is going to be Miami who comes up victorious and will advance to the next round, as Missouri takes it back out, 17 with it. 17 has it. It's going to find 35. 35 goes back up, tries to get the 3, and Miami takes it on back, as they're going to let the clock tick down, and the clock will go to 0, and it will be Miami who wins it 80-66. We're going to head back, as of now, right now, to the UConn and Furman game, currently sitting at 72-65. The final game here tonight will be going in a few moments. We're going to try to get to the 3-hour mark tonight, call it a night, as the 10 of Furman, it's going to be a foul, it's going to be a timeout for Furman, and we'll be right back in a moment.
Finds Kelly. Kelly now with it. Back out to Brush. Passing it around. It's going to go up and it's going to go in. Camlyn Violante is going to get it in. A great goal there for Camlyn V.O.
A fumble. This could be game. A fumble. Let's wait to hear what the refs say. And the Somers Tuskers will get a ball back. The Tuskers will advance.
It's going to be a hit. Goes up. It goes far. And it's going to go out. Grand slam for the Tuskers. The Tuskers get a grand slam. D'Ambrosio hits it, or steals it, goes up for the 2, and it goes in! The Tuskers are going to make the game 15, stored by Kemming to Santora, it goes in! What an end to the first half! In to throw, and it's a pick, going to the 10, to the 5, pick 6 to start off the game. Tuskers touchdown. Logan Ruby. Zero tie in this one is Antonecchia back to throw. Goes up and it's gonna be caught by Schmidt, brother. Touchdown Tuskers. Julia Schmidt with a phenomenal catch there. Santora up for the three, and it goes in for the Tuskers. Trying to find the opening as it's gonna go with his Kelly. It's gonna go in. Mason Kelly gets his first goal of the day for the Tuskers. Let's bang on the drum all day as it goes in. That's Mason Kelly with it. It's gonna be a pick. Picked off by Miguel Iglesias, and he's going back to around the 20 in the front, but we got Farmingdale formation-wise. They're pretty much spread out all in front of the net right now, but with 3 defenders right there, trying to prevent it from going. Somers are going to need to sneak it in there as it goes up, and Iglesias does just that as Miguel Iglesias gets it in for the Tuskers. And now...
Game of the season, doubted to three-peat. Thought Mayor Pack would be the number 1 team, and the Somers Tuskers make history. The Somers Tuskers are your 2024 Class A New York State Class A champions. The Somers Tuskers have done it, making history.
2-1, and your Somers Tuskers are your New York State Class C lacrosse state champions. This is their first ever lacrosse state championship win, and they have done it.
72-65 the score as we back now as Furman with it. Gonna move it around. 12th with it. Furman trying to get back into this one with 3:48 left in this one. We'll just be calling it till the finish as Furman 10 with it. Tries to get the basket up. Does not go as UConn takes it on back. 0 now with it. Movement down. 0 for UConn. It's going to take it 23 back out. It's going to find 5. Back out to 0. 0 has it. Back out. It's going to find 14 as now 5 with it for UConn. As we're going to get a call here with 3:20 left. I'm going to find 5. Get a call. As it's going to be UConn who throws it back in now. So UConn back with it. 14 is going to find 1. That's 0. 0 with it. 0 has it. It's going to find 11. 11 now. Tries to put the ball up. 5 tries to put the ball up. It's going to hold on as now 0 with it. It's going to be taken back by Furman, but we're going to get another call here. And Furman, this Furman team throughout this game, they've played UConn tough. And they've been a great opponent for them, for sure. And, yeah, maybe exposing UConn's dominance here. Showing teams how to beat them in the next rounds. And UConn, yeah, if UConn's playing not good against this Furman team, it's scary what they may do against better teams in the next few rounds, especially we just saw them have a bad loss to St. John's in the ACC finals, and yeah, it's just something to look out for this UConn team, and they just need whatever is going on, they just need to improve on as UConn has the ball back. 73-65 the score as 0 has it. Movement for 0. Is it going to take it? Brings it on in. Throws it back out. As 23 has it. Going to lose it. As UConn takes it on back. Now 24 with it. With it is 1. Now 1. Taking his time from beyond the arc. Finds 11. Who shoots the 3. And the 3 is going to go off to the left. To the black backboard. But the rebound goes back to UConn again. Shot clock down to 12. They got to hurry up here. Lead with the ball. Number 5. It's 29 points tonight. He's going to find 23. Back out to 11. 11 goes up for the 3. And bang! It goes in! 76. That's 6-7 backwards to 65. as now they're going to bring it back down. As now Furman with it, going back, movement around. As they're going to lose the ball, but he saves it as 3 goes up for the 3. Does not go. UConn takes the ball back. 1:36 left in this one now. As UConn's going to take it back down the court. It's 24 with it. Special treatment as tonight is the first game. We will go till the end of all the games. As now UConn with it. 24 tries to throw it up, hits the rim, does not go, but 5 has it, and we're going to have a foul. Let's take a look at the replay of what the call was. So, ball goes back down. That's going to be, looks to be against Furman there as UConn. It's going to be in favor of UConn as UConn gets a big play there as they're up by 11 with 1:14 and they're shooting the free throws. And this, they get both of these. That should basically do it. First free throw is up. It's going to go in. So now it is going to be 77-65 lead. Just recapping a few games. We had Alabama who beat Hofstra 90-70. Utah State today beat Villanova 86-76. We had Tennessee beating Miami, Ohio 78-56. Second free throw is good. Iowa beat Clemson 67-61. You guys also know what that means. St. John's beat 179, scoring 79, and UCLA won 75-71. As about 104 left, UConn up now 78-65. Miami, Florida won 80-66. Kentucky beat Santa Clara 89-84. And we got Texas Tech who won 91-71. Some good games we had today. Arizona won 92-58, and there's nothing better than the first round of March Madness. You have 16 games the first 2 days. That means you got multiple games going at once. It just makes it so exciting. Double elimination. Furman now has 67 on the scoreboard as they get the 2 free throws. So the score is 78-67. It is a 11-point game. As we'll see if Furman's able to put up any more tonight than 67. We're going to get 40 on there now. As I was typing 40 for 6-7. I missed what happened there, but score is 78-67 with 58.8 seconds remaining in this one. UConn very much in control. Furman, it's a long shot, but they're gonna try to make they gotta try to make a miracle to happen here, as UConn's gonna look to extend the lead even more. So now UConn up for the free throws. Score is 78-67. As first free throw goes up, and that's going to be good to extend the lead to 12 here late in this one. 58 seconds left. As score is 24. This 24 is on for the free throw here. So 24 goes up, and it's going to push that one on in, making it 80-67 game. Now got Cuse 44 up there as they're going to bring it up, and 10 pushes it on in, but we got a foul, and the 6-7 is going to remain. I can't end with these 6-7s. We got 46 now. 46-7. Now 47. as we have Furman on for the free throws here. As Furman's first free throw's up, and that one is not going to go in, so score's going to remain 82-67 as number 10 of Furman's second free throw is on for its second free throw now. Next year, we got to have a whole production for this March Madness bracket, as it's going to be a 68-67. I'll just too lazy to change it. So it's going to be a 68-80 game, as now 11 for UConn is going to throw it back out, as now with it is 0, and we got another call going on. As now UConn is going to come on for the free throw here. Try to extend the lead even more in this one. And the free throw goes up, and it's going to go in. So it's going to be an 81-68 game. So number 1 of UConn on for a second free throw now. So that one goes up, and it's going to go on in. So 82-68, it is going to be a 14-point lead for UConn. So next commercial break, we'll call it this stream for tonight, as UConn very much in control of this game. As UConn takes the ball back. What happened there? 42.5 seconds left in this one. Let's see what the judge saw there. Dan Hurley does look upset as with the call, as Furman is going to come on, number 12, on for the free throws. So up for the first free throw, that is going to be no good. Score remains 68-82. As Furman now on for the second free throw, and that one's going to go on in. So 69, the old 67 is to 82. That is the score. So now 0 with it. It's going to find 1. And they're just going to let the clock tick. UConn in control of this one, as there's not much else to say. Furman gave a great effort. They played UConn tough right till the end. But at the end, it was UConn who was going to be able to hold on. Let's see if they try to do anything as clock ticks, and they're going to give Furman another shot, but that does not mean much at all, as Bill Murray does not look happy with this UConn win. But anyway, clock continues to tick as Furman goes up, gets a quick basket to make it 71-82 and 11, and it's going to be an 11-point victory for UConn, who is going to take this one 82-71, as UConn will move on to the next round. But that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I'm Ben Silk. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to March Madness Zone 6-7. Let's get it up to 50. But I want to thank everyone for tuning into March Madness Zone. We had some great games today. At the end, most teams were able to pull away, but we had some great, exciting games and great efforts by the teams. We've had comebacks and dominant performances, and we've had close games. until a few minutes left in this game. But we've seen a lot tonight in March Madness. I hope to do this again in future years, maybe even next week, and I don't think it's possible though, but we'll do a few more games, including tomorrow. We got Michigan and St. Louis. But for now, I'm Ben Silk. I want to thank you for watching March Madness Zone. A lot of great games tonight, and I want to thank you for